to 30 minutes depending on the traffic. Do take note that the last bus from stop number 1 will be last at 4, exiting 2 hours to a complete run of each route respectively. When planning your journey, try to wait any hour stop before 5 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering to the next destination. Masjid India is an independent mosque in the downtown Kuala Lumpur. It was officiated by the Sultan of Selangor. In 1966, although there had been a mosque on that site in 1859. The original mosque is vacant Malay mosque, which is called as the Masjid Kampung Melaka. It was built by Mr. Baki, who was the father-in-law of Haji Abdullah Hukum. Over time, as the Kuala Lumpur developed, the area was settled by Indian Muslims in increasing numbers, and the patronage of the mosque and the place of worship changed its character. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 2, Masjid India. Stop number 2, Masjid India. Thank you. Terima kasih.
И проговорили, собираются сейчас верующие, давайте по все индусы собираются, включая бизнесменов,
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading to the next destination, stop number 3, Kampung Baru.
Там еще уже, чем здесь.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering to the next destination. Kampung Baru is actually a traditional Malay residential area that was established in 1899, more than 100 years ago. Many of the dwellings are wooden houses built on the short stilts and taller in the heart of the city. Dwarfed by gleaming skyscrapers, there is very much a rule to fill the place. Kampung Baru is one of the oldest Malay settlements in the city. A freshly authentic village where traditional way of life have survived against the relentless onward march of the modernity in the street and neighborhood that surround it. Kampung Baru was founded when Simandin was traveling around the Gombak and Klang rivers in order to increase the production of tin. Colonial British administrators resulted the Malay population who living around the two rivers in the settlement known as a Kampung Baru. The new village was gazetted as a Malay agricultural settlement. Many locals love to come to Kampung Baru to eat as there are many food stalls and restaurants that sell cheap, local and Malay food which open until the late night. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 3, Kampung Baru. Stop number 3, Kampung Baru. Thank you, terima kasih. Located on the historical steepened intersection of Jalan Raja Abdullah and Raja Alang in Kampung Baru, the commanding location of the 4-star business class hotel in Kampung Baru puts Kuala Lumpur's best local attraction, historical sites, shopping, dining and entertainment. The hotel encompasses all will charm with a modern luxury.
Как я понимаю, это не туристическое, а жральное место. Вот так.
Gentlemen, on your right now is the Kuala Lumpur General Hospital or called the HKL. It is located on 150 acres of land in the city, which make it one of the largest hospital in Malaysia. It has 54 different departments and units, which include 29 clinical departments and 15 clinical support services, with almost 2,300 of profession in various fields. Now we are passing through Jalan Pahang roundabout, and for your information, did you know that the largest roundabout in the world is located right here in Malaysia, but it is not located in Kuala Lumpur, instead in the Putrajaya. The roundabout is about 3.5 km along the Sultan Salahuddin precinct. Next destination, the premier and prestigious venue for all types of theatre, including musical theatre, classical concert and opera from local and international artists. With a 2,500 seating capacity, a high stage and equipment, it represents the ultimate audiovisual theatre experience. The theatre hall Panggung Sari, with its unique design of royal boxes inspired by the window of the traditional Malay house, can accommodate up to 1,400 audiences at a time. The building is the first theatre in ASEAN. It is complete with the state-of-the-art stage equipment. Walking distance, you also can reach to the National Visual Art Gallery and Titi Wangsa Lake Garden. Next is our National Visual Art Gallery. Visitors who do the visit here will be rewarded with some of the Malaysia's best modern arts. The gallery showcases a permanent collection of over 2,500 local and foreign works of art, including photography by celebrated modern artists. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 4, Palace of Culture. Stop number 4, Palace of Culture. Thank you, terima kasih.
Крафт комплекс на 11 такой. Прям, правда, кажется, что не работает.
and gentlemen, we are now arrived at our stop number 5 Intercontinental Hotel. Stop number 5 Intercontinental Hotel. So Kuala Lumpur provides a luxury sanctuary in the midst of the city. They offer both convenient and comfortable strategic location. There is also Chorus Hotel on the right. It's a multi-purpose development area in Kuala Lumpur. There are a number of shopping complexes such as Aquaria-KLCC, shops at Four Seasons Place and Avenue K. Petronas Twin Towers, pair of skyscraper office building in the Kuala Lumpur, built to the pair of the house headquarters of Petronas, the National Petroleum Company of Malaysia. Standing at 451.9 meters above the ground, the 8-story Petronas Twin Towers is the tallest twin tower in the world. The antenna and the tower were completed in 1998 after taking 7 years for its construction. It was designed by a Chesapeake and in association with KLCC architects. The Petronas Twin Towers was built on the side of the Kuala Lumpur Horse Race with a bedrock depth of 120 meters on the deepest side in the world. The building was officially opened by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, our Prime Minister of Malaysia at that time, in conjunction with Petronas 25th anniversary and Malaysia 42nd Independence Day on the 31st of August 1999. You can gain an insight of the petroleum industry in the exciting Discovering Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please be ready to hop off if this is your next destination. We have arrived at our stop number 6, Petronas Twin Towers, KLCC. Stop number 6, Petronas Twin Towers, KLCC. Thank you, terima kasih. Safety measure, please always remain seated while the bus is on the move as instructed by the authorities and other security forces. Thank you for choosing our service, and on behalf of KL Hub 1 Hub Off, we hope all of you will enjoy yourself having a tour with us today. Moving forward to the next destination, stop number 7, Malaysia Tourism Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please be informed that we're gonna skip stop number 14, Tingkat Tongshing, as a preference on your brochure that was given to you earlier due to the road closure instructed by the authorities. Thank you, terima kasih, and sorry for all the inconvenience caused. Ladies and gentlemen, please be ready to hop off. We have arrived at our stop number 7, Malaysia Tourism Center. Stop number 7, Tourism Malaysia Center. The building consists of building built in 1935. The main building served as a residence of wealthy mining and railway estate Taigong Iu Chongsai. Its architecture is typically colonial, reflecting the building. In 1989, the building became Malaysia Tourism Center MATIC, operated by the Ministry of Tourism to serve as a one-stop tourist information center that offers various services and facilities. Moving forward to the next destination, KL Tower. As you can see in front of you, Bukit Nanas, means Pineapple Hill, is one of the oldest permanent forest reserve in the country. It contains the only virgin tropical rainforest that left in the heart of the city. On the top of the hill is our next destination, stop number 8, KL Tower.
Тут мы ходили точно, но не там. Мы ходили вот здесь. Вот помнишь, блядь, я сюда...
Ladies and gentlemen, on your left hand side now is Bukit Nanas, means Pineapple Hills. Did you know that Kuala Lumpur is the biggest city in Malaysia with a population of Kuala Lumpur is over 8.6 million. Malaysia population is equivalent to 2.2% of the total world population. The city is the capital city and even one of the 3 federal territories of Malaysia. The city was founded in 1857 at the confluence in the Klang River and Gombak River, which is known as the Masjid Jami. The name Kuala Lumpur means Mandi confluence. Raja Abdullah, who is also the representative of the Sultan, is the Klang Malay chieftain opened in the tin mines, thus contributing to the development of Kuala Lumpur, and Ampang is the earliest area in the Klang Valley, open for tin mining. The name Ampang means dam in Malay, and the place was named in the reference to mining dams. In 1896, Yap Aloy became Chinese captain or headman of Kuala Lumpur and succeeded to establish law and order in just a few years. Then in the early 1980s, the Kuala Lumpur became a modern to the British representative, French Wiradam, developed the first city plan and which mined and built colonial houses. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the next destination, KL Tower, standing at 421 meter tall. This is the tallest telecommunication tower in the world. It is work completed on the 1st of March 1995. It is also the world's 7th tallest telecommunication tower. An antenna has increased its height to 420.7 meters. The roof of the pod is at 335.7 meters, and the rest of the tower below has a stairwell and elevator to reach the upper area. Built in the shape of a gasing, a traditionally spinning top is the best place to get an eagle-eye view all around the city from the tower's observation deck. World famous events were also conducted here, such as the KL Tower International Jam Malaysia and KL Tower International Tower Tun Challenge, a challenging run-up to the KL Tower with 2050 at Star.
Да, я вспоминаю этот дождь.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 8 KL Tower. Stop number 8 KL Tower. Thank you. Terima kasih.
О,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading to the next destination. Stop number 9 Jalan P Ramlee.
Да. Причем дождик нам, учитывая, что у нас не было денег и не работала карта, пройти могла только ты. А из-за дождика скидка 50% была. Спускались.
Ja, aber hast du überhaupt
Спускались пешком. Потому что я помню, что здесь есть
Ja,
Starbucks.
also hast du beim
Вот я жил вот в этом круглом здании, которое прям перед... Да. В этом круглом здании, конечно, очень круто снимать апартаменты. Прямо внизу 7-Eleven, Шангрила, Конкорд. Вот оттуда что ли.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at stop number 9, Jalan P Ramlee. Stop number 9, Jalan P Ramlee. Thank you, terima kasih.
Она говорит, что блядь, везде находится куча всяких там баров. Пицца-баста. Вы вечером видели, если там логистика не нужна, вечером можно просто сгонять. Это баба с Бонни.
Сейчас не по протесту сезона.
Написано, что фестиваль Бурятский с июля. Вот пиздюк, ехал, прям не автобус.
Ladies and gentlemen, next destination located at the concourse level of Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre. There's the Aquaria-KLCC, a world-class aquarium that showcases the marine life animal from Malaysia and all over the world. It was officially opened in the year of 2004, and this Aquaria-KLCC is the state-of-the-art aquarium showcasing over 5,000 different exhibits of aquata and landmark creatures over a sprawling 60,000 square feet. Walking distance you also can reach the KLCC Park and Urban Park in Kuala Lumpur City Centre.
Вообще, ты говорил, ты не бесит ебучий? Вообще пиздец бесит.
Ты понимаешь, что она говорит, а мне просто
Ladies and gentlemen, please be ready to hop off if this is your next destination. We have arrived at our stop number 10, Aquaria and KLCC Park. Stop number 10, Aquaria and KLCC Park. Thank you, terima kasih.
Мы сейчас на следующий выйдем, потому что они даже на Ратазара. Здесь же вторая часть была.
Подожди, если они живут здесь, в нашей гостинице, я не предполагаю, что они никуда не добираются.
Почему?
Там больше не конечно, есть.
Где там? Вот они прилетели вечером, да?
А, ты думаешь, это не перевалочная база была?
Что вдвоем, если была возможность, утром вставать рано после еда и куда-то ехать. Наверное, кто-то из них.
Они отыграли уже.
Да. Заселялись. Нет, второй вариант, что они улетали. Может быть и так. Но это не знаю. Ну, с другой стороны, если бы они, наверное, улетали, там кого-нибудь участвовали. То есть, типа, не просто с табличками будет. Автосалон, да.
and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading to the next destination. The Kuala Lumpur Grove Complex is an iconic art tourism destination located in the heart of the city. This one-stop craft center offers a myriad of tourism products such as art and craft for local and foreign visitors. The complex is characterized by Terengganu and architectural design. It's a treasury traditional and modern contemporary product for all parts of the country. At the Craft Museum, you may learn the history and culture craft heritage of Malaysia from the display and right up on the museum located in this complex.
Да. Ясно. Куда заходить? Может быть, заведет. Да, здесь не подходить. Че? Писюшечки как писюшечки?
Attention, we have wrapped stop. Number 11, Kuala Lumpur Craft Complex. Stop number 11, Kuala Lumpur Craft Complex. Thank you, terima kasih. We'll be taking a 5-minute break for photo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading to the next destination. Stop number 12, stations 1060 RX. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the next destination. Formerly known as the Direct Signage Tower Foundations 106 is the 453.+ skyscraper in Kuala Lumpur. It is the second tallest building in Malaysia and the third tallest building in Southeast Asia, which was completed. And the 390.73-meter building is topped with 11-story high illuminated quad, making it the third icon of Kuala Lumpur after KL Tower and Petronas Twin Towers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 12, the Exchange 106, DRX Signature Tower. Stop number 12, the Exchange 106, the DRX Signature Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, please be ready to hop off if this is your next destination. The building construction of the mall has begun in 2017 and was opened to public on 29 November 2023, along with the operation of the district's underground tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering to the next destination, Bukit Bintang area, which is the heart of the Golden Triangle of Kuala Lumpur. This area is well entertainment district, offering kind of everything from shopping center and 5-star hotel to all the restaurant and vibrant nightclubs. There are a number of shopping centers in this area such as the Fahrenheit 88, Bukit Bintang Plaza, Sungai Wang Plaza, the Digital Shopping Mall, Loya Plaza, Bintang, and also the Pavilion Shopping Mall, which is on your left hand side now.
Wir eingestiegen sind auch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be ready to hop off if this is your next destination. We have arrived at stop number 13, Bukit Bintang. Stop number 13, Bukit Bintang. Thank you. Terima kasih. and gentlemen, we have arrived at our stop number 1, Sungai Wang Plaza, Bukit, Bintang, and